What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. So, getting into this episode. First, we saw the merger from hell with Nina and Ava. Now we're seeing another horrible merger. Nell and Ryan. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. As much as Nell kind of gets on my nerves with her delusions, she is quite entertaining. And of course, Ryan, little sick ass. Like, Nell is on the warpath at this point. Nell is working overtime trying to get out of prison. She's sitting there talking about, haven't I suffered enough? Bitch, what? Suffered enough? You only been there for a year. You ain't suffered hardly enough. Suffered enough. After all the hell you done put everybody else through, please, you ain't suffered hardly enough. Not at the moment, you haven't. So she's devising a plan at this point to get out of prison. It's so funny because when Martin was talking to her, he told her, don't tell me anything illegal. You're her attorney. She can tell you any damn thing illegal. Listen, this is how attorney-client privilege works. Anything your client tells you, you're not authorized to tell anybody. If Nell committed a crime, or she tells you about a crime that she committed 2 weeks ago while she was in jail, she can tell you about it and you can't say anything because the crime was already committed. It was already committed. So you're not obligated to tell anybody because it could incriminate said client. You can argue that in court. Furthermore, the only way you can tell the police or anybody about a crime that your client committed, or that's only if they're planning to commit the crime. If they tell you, oh, I'm, calling to have such and such killed, that's the only time you can snitch and say, they're about to, have somebody murdered, because they're in the middle of committing that crime. They're about to do so. Anything they've already done, they can tell you freely. You know what I mean? You can't say nothing because it's already done. That's how that works. So for him to sit there and tell her that, I'm like, yeah, she can tell you. You can't say nothing about it because she can tell you anything. So she came up with some little stupid plan to get out of prison or whatever. So next thing you know, Ryan is standing over her body with a bloody scalpel. I said, this fool done cut her. Trying to get her sent to the infirmary probably, or the GH or whatever, so she could plan her escape. Because you know how people in prison do. They sit there and OD or try to take a drug or something that they know that's going to get them sent to the hospital. So that way they can have a better chance at escaping. It does happen in real life too. People do little stupid stuff like that. So the saga with Brooklyn continues. She fired Lois as her manager, hired some new dude as her manager, and somebody named Link or whatever that person name is. And the idiot signed a 5-year deal. She signed a 5-year deal without a lawyer looking at it. Ned was like, what the hell were you thinking? Like, not even AJ would have done something so stupid. And she got mad because he compared her to AJ. Talking about you're comparing me to some drunk loser. Are you serious? Like, why do the writers keep writing AJ Quartermain as the proverbial punching bag on this show? Even in death, they talk about AJ like he ain't shit. And it's rather annoying. It's like, she's sitting there talking about he's a drunk loser or whatever. So, Brooklyn, what are you? Because you've never accomplished anything better than AJ did, so what does that say about you? I'm just saying. Like, don't throw stones. You're the genius who signed a 5-year deal without a lawyer looking at it. That was smart. Dumb. Then on top of that, you fire your mother, who has years of experience in the music business, and you fired her because you claim, she wasn't a good manager for you. No, it's because you're up to something and you probably just you wanted to be a brat and you didn't want to listen to the knowledge that she was trying to give you about the music industry. Like, Lois has years of experience. Hell, her and Brenda started L&B Records. And you're going to sit there and fire her? Like, are you stupid? She's definitely up to something. Ned, he needs to wrangle her ass in. Like, you really do. She needs a trip to the woodshed. I'm just saying, you need to get a good leather belt and wear that ass out. I'm just saying, like, spare the rod, spoil the child. You need to spare that rod. You need to Get a good whipping. I'm just saying, like, clearly the girl ain't been punished enough as a child. Like, clearly. Like, you need to go back to the old days. I don't care how grown she thinks she is. Like, you need to tear that ass up. I'm just saying. A good belt would do it. Because her mouth is just reckless. Her attitude is annoying. And it's like, now you come back here with all this drama. And now Ned need to figure out what he gonna do. So, anyway, moving on from that. I feel bad for Olivia. You know what I mean? Like, she was just telling Lulu and stuff how she, feels like she can't, she's helpless when it comes to helping her son. And I get it, but Dante's a grown man. He gotta, he knows what he's doing. He has to do this on his own. There's some things that parents just can't help you with. And this is one of those things. She just gotta have to sit and wait. As much as it pains her to do that, you just gotta let him be a man and handle his business, It is what it is. You wanna know what irked my soul today, though? When Alexis was trying to talk Olivia into dropping her lawsuit against Julian in Charlie's pub. I was like, hell no. Listen, I understand Julian is going through a lot right now with Lucas. Mind you, Julian is the one who caused this problem. But I feel like business is still business. And I still feel like it's unfair that Olivia not only does not get to get the restaurant, she doesn't get her money back. That's not fair. He should write her a check. He owes her money. Like, this, obviously, she can win in court. I don't care who she's married to or what kind of money she has. It doesn't matter. Fact is, he owes her some money. Like, you took her money. You took her pub out from under her. Like, y'all already had a preliminary deal. You already signed part of the agreement. Give her money back. Shit, give her money. You chose not to go to New York with Kim, so that was on you. Why should she have to suffer for something you chose to do at the last minute? She already invested her time and her money. Give her money back. That's the very least you can do. I don't want to hear all that, oh, he's going through a lot right now. I don't care. It's his own fault and his own doing. Now, wait until that little piece of information comes out. It's your ass, because you already know Olivia going to be on it. Like, wait until that piece of information comes out about all of this whole Nell scheme and how he messed with the brakes. Wait until all of that shit come out. It's going to be a wrap. Trust me, Julian think he was a pariah in that town before. Wait until this new little piece of info come out. Everybody gonna want a piece. Everybody. They gonna want it. I mean, as far as him and Alexis go, they still got chemistry. I still like them. But you know what? For right now, I'm just gonna have to rock with her and Neil. Because Julian, he don't want to get no act right. That's the problem with Julian. He still want to act a fool. So, Alexis, you need to stay where you are with Neil. I mean, I like the fact that she trying to be a friend to Julian, but you need to stay where you at, because Neil is the better choice right now. I'm just saying. He's an adult. He's grown. He has a great career. He makes his own coin, which is good. And it's not all about the money, but still, he's established, He's not in the organization. He's not in the mob. He's not into anything illegal. He's very blunt. And he seemed like the type that would put Alexis in her place, and I like it. And that's what she needs with her little neurotic ass. But that's what she needs. She needs somebody that's going to put her in her place and let her know when she's going too far. And Neil is that person. So I say she should stick with him. He treats her like a lady. He's a gentleman. You know what I mean? Like, that's a new step for her. That's a step in the right direction. That's the type of man she need right now. Not little boys like Julian messing with people's brakes and causing all type of havoc. And keeping secrets and whatnot. See, you don't need to be dealing with these little boys. You need a man. And that's what Neil is for her. A man. Go stay over there. Don't go back to Julian right now, because he hasn't grown yet. So, when he do some growing, maybe. But people like Julian, they always revert back to type. That's the problem. Just when you thought Julian was out of the business and he was going straight, he got to pull these old shenanigans again like a fool. Because that's what he does. I love how when Chase was talking to Lulu about the shooting at the hospital and stuff, he made it very clear to her, this is off the record. I love how Chase told her that. It's off the record because mouth almighty, tongue everlasting. Lulu do not know how to hold water. She'll be sitting right there writing about it like a fool. So I'm glad he made it clear this is off the record. Don't go sitting there writing nothing down that I say, and it better not end up in nobody's paper. I said for real, because Lulu, she can get on a gnat's nerve sometime. I love Lulu sometime, but she, with this new job of hers, it's like it's more trouble than what it's worth. Like, it's like you'll be scared to talk around Lulu because you never know what type of paper, it might end up in the invader tomorrow. So it's like you gotta be careful. You gotta tread lightly with certain information you tell her. I wouldn't even tell the chick that I bought a new dog because it might end up in there. I'm just saying, like, you gotta be careful with her because she just loose lips. So, she went to go ask Alexis about her car accident and stuff like that. And Alexis gave her the rundown on that. They need to find something more for Lulu to do. I'm just saying. I like her in her career mode, but y'all need to find something more. Something more for her. This ain't it. Sonny. Listen, I feel bad for Sonny. I do. Watching a parent slip away like that in front of your eyes and there's really nothing you can do about it. So, I get it, but, he needs to face facts. Like, you can put Mike in this program in Sweden if you want to, but all Sonny's doing is prolonging the inevitable. That's all he's doing. I think this program, it could help, but it's not going to cure Mike. But Sonny's in denial right now. He thinks that there's some miracle drug out there. There's some miracle out there that's going to revive his father, make his father who he once was, or keep him around longer. All you're doing is prolonging the inevitable. That's all you're doing. And he doesn't want to come to terms with it. I can't say that I blame him because with the type of relationship that him and Mike have had over the years, he wants more time with his dad. I can't blame him, and it made Michael think like we should spend more time, like this whole situation with Mike and Sonny got Michael thinking like, damn, time really does go by fast and he doesn't want time to slip away from him and Sonny. Sonny reassured him. He was like, no, that's never going to happen with me and you. You know what I mean? Like, we're always going to be here for each other, And that was good. That was a good bonding moment. He tried to talk to Carly about it and stuff. He's just trying to help his parents out any way he can. And I respect it. Jocelyn, she wants to go see Mike, which I think is nice, spending time with him and stuff while you still can spend time with him, which is a good thing. That's a smart move. And I like how mature she's starting to become because, lately she's been on a roller coaster of her own, so that's good. I feel bad for Willow. I really do. I say this every time. Every time I talk about Willow, the first thing out of my mouth is I feel bad for her. Because, whenever the writers decide to reveal that Wiley, the real Wiley, passed away and this Wiley is really Michael's, that's going to be heartbreaking. Like, I'm just trying to prepare myself for those emotional ass scenes because I know it's just going to be a hot mess. It's just going to be a tearjerker. I feel bad for her. Like, even when she told Harmony, Harmony's out of prison now, she's on parole because the Pentonville is overcrowded or whatever. So she was one of the first people released into a halfway house or whatever. So she said she want to keep the name Harmony or whatever because it was much more than Shiloh, and that's why she going to keep it because it was bigger than him or whatever. And of course she wanted to see Wiley, and Willow made it perfectly clear you're not going to see Wiley. You know what I mean? Like, because you have to get permission from Brad and Lucas to see him. So she was like, her son is off limits, quote unquote, her son. But at least, she's starting to warm back up to her mom again. And they're starting to, talk and be somewhat cool with each other. At least they still tell each other they love each other and stuff, which is cool. But them scenes coming up is going to be heartbreaking. Hopefully before 2019 is over, we find out the truth. Hopefully they reveal it because I'm sick of waiting this long. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about today's episode. I will see y'all all later. Peace.